The sad part about a trauma bond is that it's traumatic for both people. I know a lot of people rightfully beat up on the narcissist and say, oh my God, they're horrible people, they're demons, they're this, they're that. And a lot of that is true. But it's a bond, right? In order to create a bond, it has to be kind of an agreement between two people. The sad part is that most people don't really even know what they're agreeing on. You know, you find someone who's been abused mentally, sexually, physically, neglected, maybe by their parents, their mother, their father, their grandparents, their community, who knows who. And then you meet someone else who says, you know what, I'm going to fill those voids for this person. And there's the bond. But there's an unspoken bond as well. The unspoken bond is that the narcissist is saying, I'm going to fulfill these, it's almost like cream on top of the coffee, right? You have this whole big cup of coffee, and then they say, you want cream? You put this whipped cream on top. So the narcissist really only fills the whipped cream, but you're not aware of that. You know, whatever it is that you need. Maybe it's sex. Maybe it's you're codependent, so they're going to spend time with you. Maybe it's money, so they're going to start paying some of your bills. Maybe it's quality time. Now they'll be with you. Maybe it's God knows what it is, And of course, there's the bond. I was neglected as a child, and now there's someone that's going to spend every waking moment with me. I'm codependent, and now there's somebody who wants to spend time with me. Or it could be even something simpler, like I'm a leader in my community, and I have a lot of stress on me. There's so much on me, I'm a this, I'm a this. I have a lot of hats, and then there's somebody who's saying, you know what? Go ahead and do your job. I'll stay home with the kids and wash dishes and cook and clean and do. And this could be man or female, woman or man. And you feel like, oh, I can finally take a break in my life. And there's the bond, right? Something is fulfilled. But the problem comes in is that the abuse starts because it's not a healthy relationship. You are not aware that you met a narcissist, female or male. You're thinking that you're now in this healthy relationship. This is a wonderful person. They've come into my life and they're fulfilling my needs. And maybe you're fulfilling theirs too. So you think. The problem is that you don't know what the narcissist's needs are. Because the narcissist is never going to tell you what their real needs are. Their real needs are control. They're going to control you now. They're going to control you, your home, your children, your finances. They're not going to tell you that they're jealous. They're going to start beating your ass. They're going to start showing up to your job. They're going to start watching you. You're going to have to start checking in. These are the things that start happening because you went from what you thought was a healthy relationship to some bullshit. Right? And so, excuse my French. The problem is that narcissistic personality disorder, narcissists, they're holding you ransom. They're saying, listen, I met you. You said you needed quality time. You said you needed money. You said you needed emotional support. You said you needed sex. You said you needed whatever you needed. They're going to fulfill that up front, just like the devil. Sorry to say, but it's the truth. But they have a contract that's behind their back that they're not showing you, that they want you to fulfill. And so, like any human being, once somebody fills your cup up and does for you, if you're a kind person, empathetic person, you're like, oh my God, let me start doing for him now because he's done so much for me. She's done so much for me. What do you want now? And baby, that narcissist, they want your soul. They want every inch of you down to the crust of your toenail. And they're going to get it if you're not aware of the red flags. But we got to do a little back work. The back work is that the narcissist, sadly, is a person that was probably very neglected as a child, very abused. Um, and so, what they have held you ransom is that you're now going to fulfill every void that the mother, father, siblings, grandparents, whoever did not fill a void when they were young, they're going to hold you to that forever. The contract will never end. You will never be able to fill their empty soul. They're completely and totally empty. So, you might have had some needs that were able to be fulfilled maybe within a year. They gave me money. They helped me get my son off to college. They helped me fix my car. I paid off my house. Whatever. There's a limit. There's an end to the contract, right, of what they did for you. But you're not aware that there is no end to what they need. And they're holding you to the standard, and you will exhaust yourself trying to figure out what the hell it is that they need. And you'll never figure it out. And they are laughing at you. You will never figure it out. Sadly, they probably don't even know. Because they have mommy issues, daddy issues, sibling issues, childhood trauma. So the list is going to go on for decades, centuries, okay? And you will wear yourself out. And once you start wearing yourself out, sadly, the narcissists don't even want to be bothered with you. You know why? Because they still need that supply. They don't care if they've exhausted your bank account. They don't care if they've wore your body down. They don't care if you're mentally, emotionally, spiritually, financially, every broke down. They still feel like, see, you didn't fill my needs. And the reason you didn't fill their needs is because you never will. You will never be able to fill it. It's unfillable. The only one that could fill that for them, really, I'm being nice, is God. Okay? But are they going to bow down and submit themselves to God and do the work to figure out what's wrong with them and go to therapy and bow down and go to church and get the help? No, they're not. They're not. And if you're in a cycle where you're still respectfully delusional, because I was too, and thinking that they're going to change, and thinking this is going to one day change, and thinking this is one day they're going to be mature, and thinking that one day their needs are going to be different, their needs are going to be met. Whew, honey, you will be run down, broke down, poor, maybe even in the hospital. And they'll still be saying, you did nothing for me. You did nothing. You're worthless. You didn't help me. Because what they're really saying is you didn't heal me. You were supposed to heal me. I came and helped you. And you are supposed to help me. You were supposed to help me out of this depressive state. You were supposed to heal what my mother, father, sister, brother, all these people did to me. They're holding you ransom and accountable for something that you never created. You cannot heal what you did not create. You cannot heal what you didn't break. They would have to go back and do the work with their father, their mother, their siblings, whoever hurt them, neglected them. But they're not going to do that. Oh, they're not going to do that. A lot of them are cowards. What they're going to do is find a kind soul, such as yourself, such as myself, and hold you responsible for what these people did to them. And baby, oh my God, if you're in this situation, if you're in a domestic violence situation and they are beating your ass, they are wearing you down, they've drained every penny and nickel that you have, they've drained you emotionally, spiritually, please get out. Please run. Please stop looking at them and look at yourself. Whatever void is in you, that he's feeling something for you too, because it's a bond. Remember that? It's a bond. They're feeling something for you too. Whether it's emotionally, sexually, financially, they're doing something for you too, because it's a bond. But the beautiful thing about a bond is that one person can break it. Two people are holding on to a rope. One person can let go. And the only way that you can let go is if you figure out what is it that the narcissist is doing for you. And be honest. I don't care if it's sex, lies, drugs, whatever. Whatever it is that they're doing for you, you get with God. And you and God heal that thing. Start working on that thing and heal that thing, so that you can open up your hand and let go of that rope that you both are holding on to. Let them go. They're never going to change. You'll never be enough. I hope this helps. God bless.